I go back a little bit further than these guys. I can remember the first time Charlie Bishop came to Hammond. That was in probably 1959. And he had every trophy in the world, is true. But the prize of his life was the trophy he got in Black Creek, and that was Dolores.
Oh.
As a seventh grader, we would go up and he would make us run with the track team. We used to go because Dolores would always come to the stadium and we just wanted to see her. I watched all the little bishops come up. Something I've not heard anyone speak about is Charlie Bishop taught probably 2/3 of Hamlet how to swim. He and Dolores both. I remember the biggest challenge he ever gave us when I was probably a freshman in high school. He had us lay flat on our belly, and if you couldn't do a push-up with your fingers in your toes, you were a weakling. You need to work out hard. And if you've never tried it, try it. It is hard. Bishop's Barefoot Brigade. It was like that. Nobody had shoes on those first track teams. You just ran and your feet would get bucked. I remember we went to Florence and they had an asphalt track. Have you ever run barefooted on the asphalt track? Trust me, it's a job. I could go on and tell a million stories. I could tell about us going to Lithgow, Maryland, you guys growing up playing baseball, coaching Legion baseball. George had one team, we had the other team. I saw Hal here somewhere, he was here. I remember Charlie on one side of the lake, Hal on the other side of the lake, and we won our first state championship in football. You remember all the meetings going back and forth? We ate a lot of steak too. Yeah, Betsy's. Listen, every memory I have with Charlie, oh my God, I guess going to Dolores' home, and first thing comes out is "Here Comes Mark." I'll never forget, he had a necklace on. You know what it was? Possum peppers. His granddaddy had made him. I'll never forget that. He had, I mean, there must have been 60 on that. He was proud though. He was but listen, Charlie's always been a great friend. We've done a lot of great things together over the years. Dolores, every time I try a new girlfriend, Dolores and Charlie would meet them first. Then I finally found one that kept me. But I just want to say, guys, there's so many people's lives that Charlie touched. It's unreal. And the dedication he had to the athlete, to the individual that really didn't have a way to win, but he could make them think they could win. And it's just proud to be here. Dolores, I guess it was 2 weeks before Charlie went to the hospital. We were planning that trip to go to Little Washington to get Bill's hot dogs. Charlie was convinced that he had a special sauce on these hot dogs. So we were going to drive down, do a day trip, get some hot dogs and come back. But that's all I got to say. He was a mentor, a friend, and to know him was to love him. Thank you.